it was you got to get tougher, guys. It's that simple. We're not a very tough basketball team right now. Last 3 games, I know the previous 2 games we gave up a total of 40 offensive rebounds. Today, they hit us on the glass hard. We're a very selfish basketball team right now. Until we understand what sacrifice is about, what winning basketball is about, we're not going to win as many games as we should in our conference. Is Towson a good team? They are a good team. But they just play harder than us. They didn't do anything special. If anything, we made a lot of mistakes to give them open opportunities. And I just literally watched the UNCG film, and they're executing our principles to a T and held Towson to 50 points. Was down 15 at the half. So until we make our mind up that we're going to play defense, we're going to play defense hard, we're going to compete for 40 minutes, we're going to rebound, we're going to keep losing games like this.
Was the defense the big concern in that stretch in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to run back. It's a game of runs. Did we play very well defensively? No. Did we get back transition defense? We didn't. All right. Did we bicker and splinter during that stretch? Yes. So we're not very tough mentally. And that's just, as a coach, it's frustrating because, I was a player at one point in time, and I realized how tough you need to be mentally. I played for a tough coach in college, and he had tough players. I like to think of myself as a tough-minded coach, instill a lot of confidence in our guys, but at times they're pretty weak mentally. So until we get better from that standpoint as well, we're not going to have the success that we can have. I love our guys to death, don't get me wrong. I love this team, I love the personnel, but we can be selfish in certain ways that can prevent us from winning a big in-town matchup like this. It's just a big game for our program, and we just let it slip.
Coach, the second chance opportunities y'all gave them, especially in that second half. What can these guys just try to? What do you try to get these guys to understand about hitting the boards like they supposed to?
Yeah, man. It's not like we don't work on rebounding drills, hitting each other. They gotta just make their minds up. I mean, it's embarrassing. You just constantly get stops. You make guys miss on the first shot less than 40% of the time, and they just get second chance opportunities, and they just continue to pound us on the glass. I mean, we in for a rude awakening on Friday against Maryland. They're going to smell blood, and they're going to hit the glass, and they're going to play hard, and in transition, they're going to get out and run. So we're going to practice. We're going to get better the next 2 days, and hopefully we can correct it come Friday, because it's another great opportunity, and they have to understand that things aren't going to go perfect all the time, and you got to be willing to sacrifice, got to be willing to work hard, stay tough mentally. Life is hard. I mean, I literally just talked to them about life. Life is a grind, and this young generation just think things are going to be easily handed to them, and they don't got to work for it, and they're going to be in for a rude awakening where they back home on their mom's couch, and I don't want that for our guys. So they got to figure it out and make their minds up. I love them to death, but we got to do better from that standpoint.
Juan.
And then we just got to play the right way offensively. If 2 commit, you make the simple play 10 out of 10 times, and we can't get them to make the simple play consistently.
Juan, do you have an update on Justin Steers?
He's fine. Guy's not very tough mentally. That's the only thing that's hurting on him. Just lack of toughness.
You mentioned Friday. Just how meaningful is that game for you and for your program?
Yeah, it's a big game. I mean, last time Coppin played Maryland was '89. They won in that building in Cole and won. We have an opportunity come Friday. I mean, it's the first time me as a head coach going back to playing that building. I always, had dreams of walking up and down that sideline. I get an opportunity come Friday, but it's not about me. It's about our program. It's about our community. That's a community that supports Coppin State basketball and our student athletes. It's about leaving a legacy and building towards that. And hopefully, we can take steps in the right direction come Friday. But I can tell you what, though, if we don't play hard, we'll get embarrassed. It's that simple. These guys got to play harder. play harder.
Even after that 23-point run, y'all still fight back. Y'all get within single digits. Y'all got back into the game.
Yeah, we it's a game of runs, and we made our run to close out that half. We had it with an 8, and I told our guys at halftime, coming up, right before the half started, guys, we need a stop. Guys, they got their hand on another offensive rebound. That lets you know that we're not mentally locked in, we're not mentally tough, but we got the rebound. We had an opportunity to cut it to 6 or 5, and we don't execute. Oh, we down 8. I call a play, and our point guard try to take his guy one-on-one and travel. Just not smart basketball plays. It's yes, I give our guys freedom, but you got to have some feel. You got to know time and score in situations, and we just don't notice those things right away. It's embarrassing.
Got it, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Juan.